Such Vidiocy.
Since 1985, WWE's annual WrestleMania has seen hundreds of wrestling superstars, and not-so-superstars, and even a handful of non-wrestlers compete in countless big-time matches. However, through the first 34 Manias, only 34 different people have competed in the main event of WWE's signature show. This year, that number should increase to 37, as Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey are set to cap off WrestleMania 35, becoming the first women to main event the Granddaddy of Them All. But who are the previous 34 main eventers, and which wrestler has been in the most Mania main events? We're going to take a look at all of the previous main eventers, counting them down from least main events to most. Now, a couple of notes before we start. For this video, we're defining main event as the final match on the show, so at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna was joined by Hulk Hogan in the main event, not Bret Hart, and at WrestleMania 31, Seth Rollins was one of 3 main eventers, even though he didn't start out in the final match. Alright, first, let's look at the OneTimers, those competitors that have only appeared in one Mania main event. In chronological order, we have Paul Orndorff, Roddy Piper, and Mr. T, King Kong Bundy, Andre the Giant, Ted DiBiase, The Ultimate Warrior, Sergeant Slaughter, former New York Giant Lawrence Taylor, LT's opponent Bam Bam Bigelow, Mick Foley, wrestling under his given name rather than aliases Cactus Jack, Mankind, or Dude Love, The Big Show, Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Edge, The Miz, Daniel Bryan, and the aforementioned Seth Rollins. Now let's take a look at the multi-main eventers, from least main events to most. First off, with 2 main events each, we have Randy Savage, WrestleManias 4 and 5, Yokozuna, WrestleManias 9 and 10, Bret Hart, WrestleManias 10 and 12, Sid, WrestleManias 8 and 13, Batista, WrestleManias 21 and 30, and Randy Orton, WrestleManias 25 and 30. Next, with 3 main events each, are Steve Austin at WrestleManias 14, 15, and 17, and Brock Lesnar at last year's WrestleMania 34, as well as WrestleManias 19 and 31, which was the longest span between main event appearances. Moving on, another pair of wrestlers clock in with 4 main events apiece. The Undertaker, who finished WrestleManias 13, 24, 26, and 33, and Roman Reigns, who went on last at 31, 32, 33, and 34, the second most consecutive WrestleMania main events. More on that later. Now we have a 3-way tie of superstars who have main evented WrestleMania 5 times each. Shawn Michaels at WrestleManias 12, 14, 20, 23, and 26, The Rock at WrestleManias 15, 16, 17, 28, and 29, and John Cena, WrestleManias 22, 23, 27, 28, and 29. Incidentally, the back-to-back Rock-John Cena main events mark the only time that the same matchup has closed the show in consecutive years. The wrestler with the second most WrestleMania main events is The Game, Triple H. He appeared in the final match at WrestleMania 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 25, and 32. So, which wrestler has main evented the most WrestleManias? Why, naturally, it's the immortal Hulk Hogan, who has appeared in the final match at the Showcase of the Immortals 8 times, main eventing the first 3 WrestleManias, then 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, which, if you're counting at home, means that Hogan also holds the record for the most consecutive WrestleMania main events with 5. So, did anything on the list surprise you? Other than the relatively low number of main events for Steve Austin and, to a lesser degree, Bret Hart, the numbers seem pretty predictable. The biggest surprise for me is the fact that Ric Flair, possibly the greatest professional wrestler of all time, never main evented WrestleMania, even though his matches at both 8 and 24 could have justifiably closed the show. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and let us know in the comments, and we may do more videos of this kind in the future. In the meantime, please check out all the other videos that we bring to you, but I don't have to tell you how to YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see ya. Peace out, y'all.